One other thing that I need to point out, and this was very confusing when I put out the split times of the various athletes in the relay, and then people were just misinterpreting them. Of course, so in Ghana's split, Ibrahim Husseini did 10.49 on the opening leg. The backstretch was Bozio, he did 9.13. Then Azamati did 9.37, and then Joe Paul did 9.12. So people look at that, and then they read it on the surface of it and say, Joe Paul and Adibosio were the fastest. That's not how the splits work. Okay? So listen, let me just do this brief analysis for the benefit of everybody that is interested in how the splits work. Now, the one that runs the first leg is starting off the block. Okay? So that person's time would usually, more than often, would be the slowest. You understand? So when you see Husseini's time is 10.69 and you think that it wasn't fast because you see Bozio doing 9.13, that is crazy. Because if you compare that time, the 10.69 split that Ibrahim Husseini did, he was the fastest off the block out of all the 8 athletes that started that race. In fact, the Nigerian also did 10.49, exactly the same. So 10.49 with the Nigerian. And this is how, like, the analysis of the whole race and how Ghana won the race. So Ibrahim Husseini started off for Ghana and did 10.49 in his split before he handed over. Then the Nigerian also did 10.49. So in other words, both the Nigerian starter and the Ghanaian starter handed over at exactly the same time. Now, when Isaac Bozio took the baton and the Nigerian Ekanem Consider also took the baton, Bozio did 9.13 in his split. Now, listen to this. The Nigerian did 9.12. So the Nigerian ran faster than Bozio in that back straight. Now, the back straight is fast because obviously you're standing there, and running the straight is easier than running a bend. Anybody with basic understanding of track and field knows this. When you're running on the straight line, you're faster than running in a curve. If you say I'm lying, get out on the street, run straight, and also try to
Nobody's
run
challenging you. Nobody's challenging you. Go on. Nobody has said you're lying.
No, he vex. No, you see, I clearly get what Fentuo is.
The frustration is boiling on social media and everything.
Because you take a look at what people were doing on social media, and you're wondering
if they actually have
understanding. A clear understanding.
That's why I appreciate
people are like, people were doing they are doing sub 10, and the starter is doing 10.69. I was wondering, even the world record, which was set about 12 years ago,
but Muftar, that shouldn't be a worry.
Did not do that.
That is why this platform is there.
You went through the blog.
Education. So. After today, I'm not sure anybody complains. So, Fent, please, yes.
And this is why I went to tweet that the race was won by Azamati. So you see, so now there's also cumulative time. So by the 200-meter mark, when Bozio was handing over to Azamati and Ekanem handing over to his Nigerian counterpart, Ghana ran the first 200 meters in 19.82 seconds. Nigeria ran the first 200 meters in 19.81. So you know who was faster. So you know by the time that Bozio was handing over to Azamati, Nigeria were in the lead.
Yep.
The numbers are there, they don't lie. And Nigeria got that lead in that back straight because the first leg was equal. The second leg was where Nigeria got that lead. Now, this is where the race was won. When the Nigerian handed over to their third leg runner and Bozio handed over to Azamati, Azamati's bend, which is the most difficult leg to run in the relay, it's really difficult. You can't run it as well. In fact, let me even give you an example. You all remember the famous Jamaica world record run in was it 2015, I believe?
2012.
I believe
Johan Blake to... Yeah.
Listen to this. We all know, and everybody remembers, that it was the third leg that won Jamaica that particular fight. Thank you.
36.84.
Who ran the back straight actually ran a faster split than the time that the third leg runner, what's his name, the Rasta man?
Johan Blake.
He ran faster than Johan Blake. Can you believe that? He did a 9.07 and Blake did a 9.08. And yet everybody knows that the race was won by Blake. And Blake was faster than Freitas. There was no doubt. So that tells you that the bend is much harder to run. Now, when they handed over, like I said, Nigeria were 0.01 second ahead. When Azamati took the baton to run that third leg, he did that split in 9.35 seconds. Do you want to know the split the Nigerian did? 9.57. So that's where he caught up with him and opened the gap. He did 9.35, the Nigerian did 9.57. So he closed the gap. He didn't just close it, he closed it and opened the gap widely by a huge 15 seconds, 0.15 seconds, I beg your pardon, before he handed over to Joe Paul. Obviously, Joe Paul consolidated Ghana's lead, ran 9.12 in his split. The Nigerian did 9.12, and it was game over at that point. So listen.
Hang on a minute. The Nigerian who finished, though,
Fentuo 9.35. His leg was actually how we ended up winning this race as comfortably as we did.
Are you saying that Fence, if I heard you right, are you saying that Joe Paul and his Nigerian counterpart both ran the same time?
Yeah. No, the Nigerian did 9.19.
So Joe Paul also opened the gap.
Okay.
And then the Nigerian 9.19.
Okay.
That was Carlington.
Yeah.
Carlington did 9.19.
But if you look at all the splits, the biggest gap that Ghana got came in the Azamati leg.
Yes, when Azamati decided to floor Akintola.
Brilliant.
That's brilliant one from Fentuo.
I mean, nobody does it like he does. It's incredible.
Athletics is in his DNA.
Look, get coconuts on the beach side and